Hello guys, and I'm here to announce that I'm done with Overwatch. It's taken a while, but I'm up to here with Overwatch. I'm literally up to here with Overwatch. I'm going to be uploading a couple gameplay videos, and then that's it. I'm done. No more. Because every competitive season, it's just a bunch of... It's a crapshoot. It's literally a crapshoot. Because I put in all my time and hard work into competitive, and there's always one way to mess it up. Always one way to mess it up. Usually involves me dying because I'm usually the one holding the team together. But in situations where I might be the weakest link, or I'm doing decent but not carrying the team, there's still always some way to mess it up. This season I got currently to my highest ranked, not counting placements, 2901. That is, well, actually 2928. That is the highest that I've ranked in Overwatch, not counting placements. Cause in season 2, I placed at 2,958, which is the highest I've ever been. I've never touched diamond. I've always been in platinum, but that doesn't really mean anything. Cause skill rating, doesn't really mean anything. At least placements doesn't really mean anything. Because I've seen people literally get placements in Grandmaster. So I believe you can get placed in Grandmaster. If not, oh well, must have been an edit. But yeah, I'm done. Why am I done with Overwatch? A few reasons. Number one, it's been a year and a half and the game has not changed at all. I mean, aside from the fact that some heroes have been changed differently, the game is still the same. You still kill healers first, because they heal people and can potentially rest depending on who's picked. You kill the attack, you kill the tanks next, so they don't have defense. You kill the attack, and then if they have any other people, you kill them. That is literally how you play the game. And not to mention that, but Blizzard is so slow with coming out with updates. Speaking of which, when they do update something, it's usually for the worse. For example, I believe they recently just came out with an update, which made May a lot easier to play. Does Blizzard even play their own game? Question mark? Like, I'm not trying to disrespect them or anything, but apparently some people were having problems with May not being able to freeze anyone, which is false. And even if you can't freeze anyone, you can still easily snipe them from like 50 feet away, so what's the problem? I don't see one. Let's start with Roadhog. People complained about Roadhog until they nerfed him. And now Roadhog, while still played, while he was my main back when I played Overwatch, I mean, and he's still a pretty good character, but he just can't kill anyone good enough. In order to actually one-hit kill people, you have to have your positioning to be perfect in order to one-hit kill someone. Even if you do the hook shoot melee combo, it's still not enough to one-shot kill a lot of people. And then they go and give D.Va more aggression, because it's like, why'd they nerf Hog? He was too aggressive. Why'd they buff D.Va? Well, how did they buff D.Va? So they made her more aggressive. Wait, excuse me? Question mark? But aside from that, my main problem is competitive. Currently, as the game sits now, competitive is a crap shot. Here's why. Reason number one, the tutorial. While Overwatch doesn't force you to play the tutorial, if you do, for whatever reason, decide to go play it, it sucks. It only shows you one game mode, and you don't even get get to fight anyone. Like, you don't even get to fight any bots. Unlike Paladins, where they show you how to cap a basic objective while defending it against bots, and how to push a payload while defending that payload against bots. Overwatch tutorial doesn't do this. And it should be pretty obvious how the game works, but apparently it's not. Because there's plenty of times in competitive when I'm literally the only one pushing the objective. Or it's me and like one other person. Because my team decides to go camp the enemy team for whatever reason. Instead of pushing. And team comps. Team comps are literally like the worst. And the reason why I think a lot of people play the way they do is because they have no reason to play anything else. And they're not shown anything else. Because, like I said with competitive, currently, the only thing you have to do in order to actually be eligible, to actually play competitive, to be allowed to play the competitive mode, is to reach player rank 25. Which is not hard at all to reach. That's literally like maybe 1 to 3 hours of gameplay. That's like 1 to 3 hours of gameplay tops. Which makes it easy for Smurfs, but I'm not here to talk about them. The reason why the reason why player rank 25 is a bad requirement is because players do not get to experience any new heroes. Just give me some water there. Typically, whenever somebody new joins the game, they probably got recommended to their friends. But if they didn't, they probably saw a trailer and said, hey, some of these characters are actually pretty interesting. So, they play the game, then they choose the character that interests them the most. And it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's an assault, a support, a tank, or a defense. But typically, they will play that one character till, they can play competitive. Now, this is anecdotal, by the way. I tried competitive when I first reached rank 25. Let's just say I didn't enjoy it. And it was during Season 1. And I didn't get into competitive seriously until Season 2, which is where I placed at 2,958. And ever since Season 2, I've been playing competitive off and on. I've at least placed every season, and I've gotten into Platinum every season. Which, by the way, in case you need to know what Platinum is, you have Bronze, Silver, Gold, and Platinum. And then after Platinum, you have Diamond, Master, and Grandmaster. So Platinum is in the middle, and I've always been in the middle. Now, I'm not here to say that I'm, like, the best Overwatch player ever, because I'm not. And I realize that. But I am decent. I am a good Overwatch player. And just like, and sometimes I may not play the best of my abilities. But guess what? That's human nature. Sometimes we have an off day. Sometimes we have multiple off days. But that's why, typically, whenever I lose 2 competitive games in a row, I take a break. Play another game, maybe play some quick play. But when it's a constant loss streak, when 9 times out of 10, you get put with teammates who just don't know how to play the game. Or play it correctly. And, sorry if you heard that, that was some headphones. But it's just... But, long story short, I'm done with Overwatch. And maybe in the future, if the game changes enough to the point where I think, hey, maybe I should give this thing a second chance, I will. But right now, I'm done with Overwatch. The game's in the case over there, on my bed. And I just, well, tried to start the game, but I forgot I was doing face cam. I'm stupid sometimes. And I have currently deleted the game off of my PlayStation library. And, like I said, until they change the game to the point where I believe the game is actually being fairly balanced, I'm not going to play it anymore. I'm going to keep up with it with news and whatnot, but I'm done. So you're going to get this video and like a gameplay video, but then after that, this is over with. Hope you guys have a nice year, month, weekend, day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. See you guys later, and come back for more content.